Hello, my name is Ryan Jarvis. I am a student at the University of Portland. I am an accounting major and I'm currently a senior. My team name is Dose. Our product is the Dose One Pill Plus. What inspired me to be part of Invent Oregon was through my own university, the Pilot Venture Challenge that I was a participant in. The people who scored first and second place were able to move on into Invent Or, and that's how I got involved in this program. What I learned about myself through the Invent Oregon program is really that I still have a lot to learn. That's one of the biggest things. I think any entrepreneur would say that is that everything's a learning process. Everything takes time. There's definitely been several hours of just looking up YouTube, trying to figure out how a Raspberry Pi works and the basics of CAD modeling. There's been just countless hours trying to learn and teach this stuff myself. As an entrepreneur, every single day is a new step, a new idea, a new concept, and all those things help to build a better product and build a better company to more help my end customer. Biggest challenge that I faced was really honing in my idea on something that was disruptive in an industry, but not destructive in that industry. And what I mean by that is that as a pill dispenser, there has to be storage units for the pills that you're storing. The regular ones that you get are the regular pill bottles at the store. For the longest time in the competition, I thought I was going to change the way that pill bottles look, and I'm going to make them square and rectangular. But I soon realized something called supply demand and supply chain, and you can't just disrupt the entire supply chain to change things to the way that you want it because you just think it's better. So a lot of the time of the competition was really honing in on that engineering aspect of how to make something that I could input into the current pharmacies that already exist, the current pill bottles that they have, and not creating something that does have an impact and does have a change, but doesn't entirely defeat the way or have to change everything or make the pharmacies have to change the way that they've done things for years. The biggest skills that I definitely learned was CAD modeling. I'm still not that great on it. There was definitely times where I had to try to import other files that I could find of things that were already 3D scanned and putting those into my project. And it did take more hours than it probably should have taken. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was still really great. It's still giving me a much better understanding. I'm definitely not a pro at it, but at least I can be in the same room as somebody who is CAD modeling and understand what's going on. The Dose One Pill Plus is a pill dispenser that's fully connected to the prescribers of the medication, the pharmacists who are dispensing that medication to patients, and the patients who are taking that medication. So the idea is that there's three main components. The first one is the dose storage. This is going to be a special pill cap that you're going to put on the pill bottle that you already have and that you already use at the pharmacy. The idea of this pill cap is that when you twist it, only one pill drops out based on a series of engineering and gears within that cap. The second piece is the dose home station. This is the home station that you'll take those pill bottles you already have. You're going to take that home. You're going to insert them into the device. You're going to close the device, and they're completely locked, secured, and they're going to dispense your medication when you need to take it. There's going to be a special scanner on the top of the device that when you scan, it's going to be able to scan the pharmacy code that you already have on your pill bottles. From there, we're going to use an algorithm within the system to then fill out a schedule for you of when you should take that medication. Then it'll drastically simplify the way that you're going to be taking your medication because you just come home, put it in, it's done. It'll give you an alert when you're low on storage. You take it out, take it back to the pharmacy, and you replace it with a new one. And then the last piece is the Dose Portable, which is a little device at the bottom, which will dispense 8 different pills inside of it. So that way, when you're going out to work or when you're just on the go, you don't have to take all 8 medications with you. You don't have to take it in a little plastic bag. You can keep it in a secure, simple, clean device that you can carry, right in your suit pocket. So the problem that I was really trying to solve was the opioid crisis and prescription drug abuse in the US. From my own personal connections with a friend that I had in college who did overdose, another really big influence on me was when I had to take care of my Nana. I had to take care of my Nana for a very long time. She was very ill. She had to get a kidney transplant. My mom was the donor. And there for a very long time, I do remember having to take her to dialysis, and as well as taking care of her medication, and how if my nana didn't take her pain medication or her steroid medication at the right time, it really did mean that we were usually at Kaiser Hospital almost every single day. I know how hard it is for somebody to have to deal with organizing medication, how difficult it can be, how the simplest of mistakes can result in hospital visits. I never wanted anybody to go through what I had to go through, but I know it happens. And I want, with the Dose One Pill Plus, I really wanted to simplify that process, not only to help people who had to take care of elderly, but also in terms of addiction. The biggest idea at Dose was, so really it's one dosage at a time. I believe that the Dose One Pill Plus system would change people's lives because I feel that it will drastically change how you take medication in general. So how the technology works is that there is our specific gears what's inside the cap that have an opening for a servo motor. There is a little tip right here. That tip is where your pill bottle would insert right here. That tip have a spinning mechanism, and when it spins, it will dispense one pill at a time. There is then a slide within the home station that pill will fall down, and it'll fall to the bottom, and then you'll take that medication. Actually, really simple. There's the pill dispenser. The gears are a little bit more specific, and that is the Dose One Pill Plus.